The father of the 14-year-old suspect in the shooting at a Georgia high school is arrested and charged in connection to the deadly incident. And in a surprise move, Hunter Biden pleads guilty in his federal tax case. We'll have what's next for the president's son. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Friday, September 6th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. The 14-year-old arrested in connection to the Georgia school shooting is expected to appear in court today. He has been charged as an adult and faces murder charges. He's now not the only one charged in connection to the shooting. His father has been arrested by authorities and charged with second-degree murder. 54-year-old Colin Gray, the father to Colt Gray, the alleged school shooter, has been charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 8 counts of cruelty to children, and 2 counts of second-degree murder. Authorities say the charges stem from him allegedly knowingly allowing his son to have a gun. According to investigators, the father bought the AR-style gun used in the shooting as a gift for his son. We're also getting a clearer picture of what happened inside the school as shots first rang out. An eyewitness says the 53-year-old math teacher, Christina Irami, died after jumping in front of a student to protect them from gunfire. 2 students and 2 teachers died in the school shooting. You'll remember we told you about a prior incident report involving the suspect last year regarding anonymous posts threatening a school shooting. Those threats were made on the social media platform Discord under a username referring to the 2012 Sandy Hook gunman, according to the police file. The gunman and father were interviewed at the time, where the father said there were guns in the home, but his son did not have access to them. At the time, the suspect denied making the threats, and authorities say there was no probable cause at the time for an arrest. It came as a surprise in the courtroom on Thursday when Hunter Biden pleaded guilty to federal tax charges. This wasn't part of any plea deal, and it sets up the possibility that the president's son could spend decades in prison. Hunter Biden looking to avoid a second criminal trial this year after already being found guilty in a federal gun case, which he will be sentenced for in November. Now charged in California with allegedly scheming to avoid paying more than $1 million in income taxes, Hunter Biden's attorneys acknowledge the evidence is overwhelming and offered a guilty plea while keeping options open for an appeal.
Hunter decided to enter his plea to protect those he loves from unnecessary hurt and cruel humiliation. Hunter put his family first today. And it was a brave and loving thing for him to do.
It's considered an unorthodox and unexpected move in the federal court system. Guilty pleas often come with plenty of warning and after negotiations with prosecutors. But it appears Biden is offering to plead guilty to all charges and in exchange for nothing. It was just last year when Hunter Biden was on the cusp of reaching a plea agreement that many critics called a sweetheart deal that would have spared him from any prison time. Earlier this year, President Biden said he would not pardon his son if found guilty. As China makes advances in the global chip industry, the U.S. is rolling out new export controls on certain crucial technologies like quantum computing and semiconductor goods. The Commerce Department cited national security and foreign policy reasons for issuing the new rules over worldwide exports, though it makes exemptions for countries that adopt similar rules like Japan and the Netherlands. China is not directly named in the department documents. The rules are in line with the Biden administration's previous moves to limit China's development in AI and computing. The FBI searched the homes of 2 of New York City Mayor Eric Adams' top aides on Thursday, according to multiple local news outlets. Sources told them agents searched the homes of First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright and Deputy Mayor for Public Safety Phil Banks and took evidence, including electronics, though no charges have been filed against either of them. The purpose of the search is not yet clear. Federal investigators have also subpoenaed cell phones belonging to the New York Police Commissioner and another one of the mayor's close advisors, Tim Pearson, but it's also not clear if that was related to the recent searches. The U.S. government has launched a probe into the 4 biggest airlines' frequent flyer and credit card rewards programs. The Department of Transportation has ordered the CEOs of American, Delta, Southwest, and United Airlines to answer detailed questions and provide records on their policies for how passengers can accrue and spend their miles. The probe is focused on how consumers could be affected by the devaluation of earned rewards, extra fees, hidden or dynamic pricing, and reduced competition and choice. Finally this morning, we've heard of winning by a nose in horse racing, but last night in the first NFL game of the season, it came down to winning by a toe. It was a wild finish to Thursday night's game between the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Baltimore Ravens. With the seconds ticking down in the fourth quarter, it appeared Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson successfully threw a touchdown pass to tight end Isaiah Likely, giving Baltimore a chance to win the game. But upon a replay review, the officials overturned the touchdown, saying Likely's right foot touched the white out-of-bounds line in the end zone. The call gave the Chiefs the 27-20 win to kick off the NFL season. Opening weekend continues tonight in Brazil as the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers play the first NFL game in South America. These are your top stories for this Friday. We'll see you back here on Monday. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great weekend.